Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Lumens and Audinate joint webinar. I'm Ellen Chen. I'm the Global Marketing Manager at Lumens. And today we will explore Lumens latest BYOM, Bring Your Own Meeting, Dante audio and video solution. Both Lumens and Audinate will explain the benefit of Dante BYOM solution. Okay, and we are very pleased to invite Eric, Lumens Regional Sales Manager, and Steven, Audinate APAC Marketing Manager, to share more detail of this cutting-edge Dante solution. So, Eric, would you like to say hello to our audience?
Hello, everybody. This is Eric from Lumens, and I'm the Regional Sales Manager for Lumens. I'm so happy to be here today, and thank you guys for joining.
And Steven, would you also like to say hello to our audience?
Hi there. This is Steven from Audinate APAC team. I'm in charge of the marketing in this region. So we're very glad to talk with you guys.
Okay, I know everyone is eager to know about Lumens Dante solution. Just a reminder, this webinar will be recorded and we will have the opportunity for Q&A section after the presentation. So please feel free to use the room Q&A functions through the presentation if you have any question. So right now, I will pass it to Eric to introduce Lumens Dante solution.
All right. So, can you guys see my screen? Everything is okay? Okay. Thank you guys. And today I'm so happy to be here and also let you guys to know Lumens with Audinate. We are actually joining the Dante ecosystem. Many of you probably already know that Dante is already a big player in audio solution. And right now, ProAV video is ready. So I'm gonna to tell you guys more about Lumens Dante ecosystem. So first, we are joining the Dante ecosystem. As you know, a lot of brand. Oh, sorry, my bad. A lot of brand over there, or most then are audio partners, and we are also joining. So we will bring new solutions for Dante AV. All right. So the benefit, of course, a lot of people care about what's the benefit of using Dante. I believe that Audinate is already a big leader in AV network, as you guys already know about it. And also, they are really strong with the audio. And right now, the video is ready for you guys. So Lumens is using the Dante AVH this instead of Dante Ultra, which I'm gonna let you guys know that for the Ultra, it's more for broadcast, but if for AVH, it's more cost efficient. So if you're using for Pro AV market, you probably need your customer probably need the AVH instead of the Ultra, but they all are great for their industry. So no matter what kind of Dante you are using, they are great. And that when we are joining Dante ecosystem, all the benefit of the Dante solution will be our benefit. The centralized management will be part of it. It's all the great will be Lumens solution. All right, so centralized management for sure. You can use the Dante controller, Dante director, or the domain manager of the Dante to control our devices. And it's secured. So if you are using Dante, they promise, so we also promise as well. And I think everybody know about Dante, so we'll tell everybody more about Lumens. So what's the new Dante AVH solution from Lumens? We do have a decoder and an encoder that support Dante AVH. It's a world first, and it's quite different from the AV over IP product you probably know, because most of them are actually just decoder and encoder. They don't convert, but we do convert. So our decoder can convert IP to USB, IP to HDMI. So when you are using our decoder, you don't really need to worry about if you need the USB output, just using our decoder and you can convert it to USB directly. And for our encoder as well, it's quite different from the product you probably know from the market. As you know that encoder is an encoder, but for our encoder, it's not just an encoder. It also help out to convert Dante video audio to USB. So when you're using the USB of our encoder, it also quite act like a decoder. I know right now you're probably confusing about this, so I will explain it with the solution we have. All right, so the powerful new Dante AVH solution. First is Dante AVH converter solution. Traditional way, as you see that audio is audio, video is video. So if I need to use it without video conference, then you need to convert it into the USB. So my camera will need to go from maybe HDI to IP or whatever you need to use it. Maybe I to HDMI and then HDI to USB for sure. You need to do a lot of extension conversion. And for Dante, you just need to convert IP to USB. Simple as that. But we make it more simple. Just one of our encoder or decoder. Either of them can work. All right. So I can convert my camera AVH to decoder to USB. Same cable, also doing the Dante microphone and speaker, also using that convert to USB. It's, you know, from here to here, you save a lot of work and time. So how does it look like? It will look like this. All right. So the whole solution will be simple like that. I have devices, speaker, and maybe a microphone here. And I have camera on the top right-hand side, you know, here. And then everything goes into my box, the encoder or decoder, and convert to USB. So first is the AVH, you know, camera from IP to our encoder decoder and USB, one USB in. And for mic also goes Dante to our encoder or decoder, then USB. And for speaker, same thing. So everything goes on Dante. That's how simple this solution is. So once we all get into the MTR, the only thing MTR need to do is just HDR output to display, and you can use it. So that's how it looks like. If you have a meeting room, it's just simple as that. If you are having a Dante speaker or microphone, sometimes you need to do a lot of mixing, and you need to convert to USB, allow the device to use it. But without decoder or encoder, use it easy. All right. So the benefit, if you need an extra output, just one decoder, use it right away. And if you need to control the source, that's fine. Using Dante controller, you can switch it, or if you have a control system, you can switch it anytime you want it. And if you have issues, maybe the device doesn't work. Sometimes when you need to clarify what happened, then you need to go through every device and check it out. Maybe it's extender, maybe it's converter. But with our OIP bridge, just check out bridge or the cabling, then you can find out what's the issue. All right. So next is wireless one. When you are using a wireless presentation, you need to convert everything into USB. They need to, or they need to have a Dante convert to USB. Same thing like using a PC. And same thing, we will be able to help you out with our encoder or decoder. Again, everything from IP to our encoder and decoder into the barcode or in the wireless presentation, then they can use it. Here is the diagram of it. All right. So we replace NTR into the barcode clicker. All right. So again, from camera to our decoding or encoder, then to click share, then click share using wireless, allowing the dongle to access it. And also for the mic as well, from here, the mic to the decoder encoder, then to the barcode, then you can use it wireless. So mic also, speaker also, and HDMI is actually from the creature. So we save you guys a lot of time when you are, when you do the cabling. All you need just one Cat 5, Cat 6, and you can finish it. All right. So here's how the solution looks like. The benefit is the same as the last one. Okay, whenever you need to expand it, you need an extra output or input, just plug in. That's it. You can do it, and you can control the Dante. And lastly, just easy to manage. And my friend, a lot of you probably need non-wireless one. Some customer like the cable one, because the wireless one is free, but sometimes the delay or latency, they don't really like it. And we will have the one cable BYO solution for you guys. All right, so again, this diagram shows you that if you need to do the output of the display from the PC, then you need maybe an extender to do that. If you have multiple, you need another AV over IP to do that, things like that. But with our Lumens Dante AVHBO solution, we have an encoder here on the left-hand side, and also a decoder with it near the display. So the only thing you need to do is just using the Cat 5 or 6, plug into this network switch, and you can use it right away. So here it will look like. It's one Type-C allowed all 4 feature here. First, you can access the microphone. Second is Dante speaker, you can access it. And also you can access Dante camera. And lastly, you can project the laptop to the monitor. Okay, so I'm going to show you again that it goes in from the Dante loudspeaker to, microphone to the our decoder, encoder, and one Type-C USB in. And with the speaker also from USB Type-C to our encoder, then you can use it the loudspeaker right away. And third is the AVH Dante camera into the decoder, encoder, and then use it with the PC with just one Type-C. So lastly, this is quite different, is that I can actually to make the laptop display into AVH, then our decoder can receive it and use it, project it to the monitor or the display near that. So one Type-C, you can use all devices in this meeting room. So it's very easy for you guys to use it. And the benefit of that is also, pretty much the same as the last two. So it's very simple to expand it, install it, or, when we have do the troubleshooting, will be much more easier. So we will have more Dante image product coming out in 2025. The first was, I think in June, we will have an auto track camera with Dante AVH. And also we upgrade our King Connect Pro. We will have the Dante AVH version. And if you want to know about King Connect Pro, let us know, because it's a very good voice tracking solution. Just one processor, it allows it to integrate with a lot of ceiling microphone, and they can detect where the sound comes from, and we can call the camera preset and also switching source. And lastly is our media processor. You can record, you can do the streaming at the same time, and with the Dante version, it allows the audio will be much more easier. Just get it from an IP, and you can have the audio within the video. All right. So that's my presentation for today. I'm gonna show you a demo video, and that's my time today. Thank you, guys.
Hello everybody, I'm Joris from Lumens, and today we would like to show you our new BYOM solution. For this, we use our OIP 60D Dante decoder and our OIP 40E Dante decoder. What do? We connect this box and we place it on the back of the TV. As I said, we connect it to the network, and then we have our OIP 40E encoder, and we place it here under the table and connect it to the same network. After that, we have one USB-C cable that can be passed around to every participant of the meeting. What can they then do? When you have a Dante-enabled DSP, a Dante-enabled microphone or speaker system, you can connect it to the encoder. The encoder will take the Dante audio and video from the camera that is there standing on the TV, and it will decode it and give it to you as a USB-C signal. After that, it will take your whole screen and it will send it over to the decoder, which is at the back of the TV, and it will be displayed live over there. So it enables you that every participant in the room can use your high-end quality microphone and speaker.
Thank you, Eric, for the insightful presentation on Lumens Dante solution. And now, let's welcome Steven. He will provide an insight into the Dante platform.
Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, Eric. It's very interesting solution you're presenting. It's very good product. And today my topic is the power of the platform. Talking about Dante, the networking solution. So, does it work? Okay. A few words about myself. I'm the APAC Marketing Manager for Audinate. I joined the company in 2019, and I have 16 years of industry experience. I was fortunate to be part of a technical team to support Beijing Olympic Games opening and closing ceremony, and I was working on a field of grand theater audio system tuning. Before I start, I would like to do a quick investigation. Anyone heard of Dante or have been using Dante? And if you've done that, please press 1 in the chatting panel. So let me know how many of them have. Okay, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. Then I understand. As many of you already know Dante, so I can just briefly give you some hints. Right now, the platform have 600 OEM brands and 4,000 different type of products, and already have 6 million devices has been shipped out, which means there are 6 million product endpoints in the market, and we have 750,000 Dante users and 250,000 AV professionals have been trained with our certified training program, and we have 500 million Dante network has been deployed in the market. So this is how this platform looks like. What we do is to connect the AV with the networking. Why networking? AV today, we have like similar things like this. We have endpoints, speaker, microphone, camera is all wired together with a DSP or control system there. And actually it's a isolated island for each of the space. And you're not able to see the status of the devices. But AV for tomorrow, all the devices are connected through network. The benefit of this is that you are able to monitor the status of each devices and detect the problem in advance, so you can make the whole operation and maintenance more efficiently, and your meeting experience is getting better. Because if you find the issue in advance, so you can solve it quickly. So how will AV looks when it become more IT or IoT? In the short future, we can see that a lot of AV devices will become a network endpoint. Then we can leverage the hardware as well as the cloud infrastructure, because nowadays we can see already some of mixer manufacturer already put their mixing engine in the cloud to use the cloud computing power, and the user only buy the interface for where they want to use it. So it's kind of more efficient. Now this is the remote production become more and more popular in the broadcast industry. And IP networking that enables the seamless AV distribution and management and monitoring, which means what I mentioned before, all the devices is transparent to the maintenance guy, to the administrator. So you can set up roles, you can set up what we call that, some people can watch this group, and some people can watch the whole group, the layer. So it's more flexible and transparent for maintenance. And APIs will enable the devices talking with each other, like Lumens did, the API with the singing microphone. So when they are talking together, they can know who is speaking, and the camera will outtrack them there. And also API provides a lot of feature for the software. You can provide better user interface, improve user experience, and software that we can see in the short future. Hardware will hardware will still be there, but there are more software-based application will be provided, so that people can, based on the standard hardware and the feature from software in one of the hardware or in the cloud. Most important thing is AI. Nowadays, AI is growing very fast. It will be dominate the industry, or we can see in the short future, AI can provide a lot of support assistance to what we are doing. And if all the devices on network or on cloud, or they have the API opens, AI is able to enable the analysis and optimization for your AV system or operation or maintenance or setup. So this is how will AV look when it become more IT. Then let's talk about Dante platform. Just a few things I need to highlight that like for Dante platform, we make everything simple, and we have brought interoperability. That means different products can work together, no matter it's from Lumens or from Harman. Sorry, I got a phone call. So Dante Audinate will make sure all the things work together. Second thing is the efficient installation and operation. To make jobs simple and easier for the system integrator or the designer, we just design the what feature we need in this space and all connect to the network. Just one cable solve all the problem. And if we need another space expanded, then we just have a fiber. The third point is the platform ecosystem will get support, which means we have our software team here to support you if you have any problem. So that is a good advantage if you're using this platform. What we have on the platform, what Dante do is pioneering the future of the AV. So we have audio endpoint and video endpoint. The manufacturer are making those products. They have different features. They are experts for that. And we have control and management. We have media signal can transport everywhere, and we take care of the security as well. We have our developer ecosystem for you, which means nowadays we are open for our APIs to the software developers that you can develop your featured software within with our API in there and for user to use. That will enrich the whole ecosystem for different feature and what we want to do. And let's talk about the components on the platform. That firstly, on the first layer, we have the interoperable digital AV networking on the basic. And on basic of that, on second layer, we have the monitoring and parameter control system. And we have the inbuilt security that includes the device security, signal security, and media security. And we have the media routing. And further for that, we have the what we call the configuration backup and restore. You can save your system setup, and when few days later or few years later you want to restore it, you can just one button you can have that. Another thing is that we have the remote monitor, and because we right now we have some cloud-based application that you can monitor all your different offices from the cloud. You can access, and we support the firmware and feature update remotely, because when you install the product in there, you don't want to tear it down and do the firmware update. Support for licensing and payments and the APIs. With all those components, it will provide you a very convenient platform for use. This is the control and management. Dante controller, I believe all of you have seen that. This is the new look with the dark background. And this is the Dante director I mentioned. It's a cloud-based platform that allows you to enroll your products into different office you have, or different chain store you have, and you can remote access those to change the setting or monitor the status. If any of the issue happen for them, you can just remotely set up and fix the problem. This is something very good. You can just have a trial on our website. We have 14 days trial. You can just apply for it. And the Dante Domain Manager, this is for local deployment of a enterprise level of management software. You can have the access control and logic groups. You can divide like this floor 1, floor 2. This is a group for marketing. This is a group for finance. Then you can do whatever you want. Of course, security of AV over IP network is one of the top concerns for IT department, and Dante is designed with the security at its core. First thing is the network security, that we have encrypted control, and we have user authentication to define who can do what, and all that can be logged. So we have the event logging file for check any issue happened on the network, and we can segment groups of network. We'll set up different groups for different people, and we just launched the new media encryption. That is a 256-bit encryption, and it's manufacturer agnostic encryption. And for device, we have the firmware update, and we patching of the OS, because nowadays is is growing very fast. We have our software team to do that. And device lock, we can lock the device. So besides those, we have the software application for the users. And I believe some of you have been using Dante Virtual Sound Card. Right now, we have a DVS Pro version that is a 128 to 128 channel at 96K kilohertz, the sample rate. This is a software can turn your computer into a Dante device. You can multi-track and recording the signal in the network or playback as well. And a new thing is Dante Studio. You can do the same thing, the similar thing like you do with the Dante Virtual Sound Card, but it's for video. And another component I would like to introduce is Dante Connect. That is a enterprise level application that enables the remote production for the broadcast industry. Like if there is a concert in a grand theater and you want to make it into Dolby Atmos immersive sound, but there isn't a environment there. In this case, you can collect all the audio track into your studio with the good environment and produce it, broadcast out. Nowadays, Dante Connect provide that service. Like you can remotely go through the internet to complete your job. And like SSL has already have their engine, the mixing engine in there. It works perfectly seamlessly with our Dante Connect. So I think that's most of what I would like to say, that we are inviting you to join Dante, no matter you are a user, you're integrator, or software developer. You can grow faster with this Dante platform and extend reach by the advantage of the growing Dante developer ecosystem, and the world's largest open AV ecosystem welcomes you. Thank you.
Okay.
Stop sharing.
Okay. Thank you, Steven, for providing a comprehensive overview for the Dante platform. And I know we covered a lot of ground today, and I'm sure many of you have any questions. So let's dive into our Q&A section. So let me see the Q&A first. Okay. So the first question is the OIP N40 newest firmware has this function because the OIA 107 version don't have the function camera IP convert to USB. I think this question, Eric, can you help to answer?
Sure. Thank you for this question. I bet that you are our customer already. Our OIP M40E was not supporting Dante, but once you upgrade the newest firmware, it will be Dante ready. So you will need to go on the Dante controller to find the devices, and you can purchase the Dante license with the Dante controller. Then you will see the newest Dante licensed model. So don't worry about that. All our OIP M40E can be upgraded firmware, and then it will be Dante ready. All right.
Okay, I think we have another question. Let me check. The CAN Connect can be used with the third-party cameras with non-tracking capability. I think Eric, you can help answer this question as well.
Yes, that's great question. Actually, our CAN Connect Pro can support RDSP. That means that as long as the standard RDSP, you can add a source and as one input to the CAN Connect Pro, but you can switch it. That's it. You will not be able to I think only sources. It can also call in presets if it's follow VSCA. So it had to be standard VSCA. It's not if you are following other. If they sometimes some brands will modify their own VSCA command, then that will not work. So switching source, yes, but calling presets, maybe not.
Okay.
But I would say that please consider using Lumens cameras. Okay.
Thank you, Eric. And I think the next question here, let me share. If I'm using a Dante director, will there be any security concern since it is cloud basic? I think it's for sure. Steven, can you help to answer it?
Oh yeah, using Dante director means you will enroll your devices into the internet through internet. This will be like when you are on the internet using your computer. Security is most important thing. It's a concern, but right now on Dante director is only the control signal and the management signal will be transported into internet instead of the media itself. So you can ignore the media protection on that. That is not transport on the internet. For the security of your system control and monitoring, firstly we have our password control, and as well as on the security, we have a security guidebook on our website. You can see that there are some port controlled. You can set up those. So it's a limited information can transport on the internet. So if you want to dig out more of this, you can come back to us on our support at audinate.com to find out more. Thank you.
Sorry, because we also have many questions here, but yeah, I cannot type in the presentation, but I will check here. One question from NEJ, and how do you see the NDI solution, Dante AVH solution, and IPMX? I think both like Eric and Steven.
No. Actually, Steven can answer this question.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
From my point of view, that's NDI, Dante AVH, and IPMX. They are different solutions. They have different video codec and the way they do things. So they are more welcome on their feature in the vertical, like NDI. Right now there are a lot of using them for broadcast or in the what we call it, the social media. You can track the transport the video through internet. And IPMX is kind of 10 gigabyte solution that has some ultra low latency. It is it's more like SMPTE 2010, but the bandwidth is pretty high. But regarding to Dante AV, that is different thing is it will work seamlessly with the Dante audio system. If you want to work together with Dante audio, Dante AV is a very good solution. And if you are using like what Lumens has provided in the conferencing vertical application, that your video will be compressed by the software itself in the UC software. So at this time, compression is not important. So H is a very cost-effective solution and work very convenient with all the audio devices. That is what we come up.
Okay. And also, he has another question. Which one do you think is more popular in the Pro AV market?
I think Dante, because the ecosystem is rich and is broader choice, and we have a lot of audio solution there. Of course, that's my thought.
Okay. And another question from Ronnie. I don't see how to use wireless instead of the USB-C in demo. How it work?
All right. Then I will answer this question. Sorry, can you see my PowerPoint? Let me show a bit. Yep. Do you see my PowerPoint?
Yes, we can see
All
it.
right. So as you can see that for all the wireless presentation, they are using maybe a dongle, and you can use it all the devices of this meeting room. So this their wireless VON solution. So you have to convert everything, the ceiling microphone, the speaker, and the camera into USB, allow the presentation, wireless presentation to use it, to access it. So the dongle and the receiver can talk to each other, then they can use it as one wireless VoIP solution. But if I'm not using the wireless one, I will use it like this way, everything with cable, but when I use it with the encoder and decoder, I can do the same thing. One Type-C, for wireless is a dongle, for us it's one encoder, then one Type-C into the laptop, and you can use all the devices, microphone, speaker, camera, then you can also project to the display. That's a key thing. I need to use all the devices. I need to project the my laptop into a display, just one Type-C. So for barcode, a dongle is a Type-C plugin, click it, and they can use it as a BYON. For wire one, like us, the Dante ABH1, we'll also do the same thing, but we don't need to click it. We don't need to install driver, but somebody like to use a wireless one because, they don't like to see cable. But if it's maybe a fixed meter, they like to use the cable one. So it's a choice of the customer, but we can actually to fulfill both of them. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Eric. And another question from Spencer. Is there any experience center for Lumens Dante video conference solution in Taiwan? I think, Eric, you can help answer this.
Hello, Spencer. Thank you for your question. I know Spencer well. All right. So yes, we do have a demo run in Taiwan, and we do have King Connect Pro demo run in Taiwan as well. It's in Hsinchu, and we do have we have a lot of partners brands over here. Like we have Audio-Technica, Yamaha, Shure, Sennheiser. So if you are interested in seeing all the Dante solution for meeting room, you can call us, and also in any APAC region. Let us know. Our local rep will be love to help you out with our maybe local support you want to see locally, then can help you out.
Thank you so much. And we appreciate the great question. But during the webinar time, we won't able to answer like every question at the moment. But however, we will include all the response in our following up email. And before we wrap up, Steven, I heard about the Audinate has an upcoming seminar next week. Can you help to share more detail with us about the Singapore event?
Okay, let me share my screen first. We are actually organizing a Dante by Design Southeast Asia in Singapore on March 14th. This is next week, next Friday, Friday or next week. So the event is organized by our local support Spinworks. Spinworks actually is the system integration, the magazine company, and we have our partner Lumens and via AMX Audio-Technica, those who support our event. During the event, it's a full day event. We're going to have our Audinate vision, strategy, and APAC support by our CMO, Josh Rush, and our comprehensive platform introduction by our senior product manager, Lawrence Crew. And we have also invite three designers to share with us how they design some user case. One is for Samsung AV over IP project that happening in Seoul that we used 250 Dante AV, the video endpoint in the project, and a higher education design, AV design shared by Zen, the principal consultant for APAC, SMW. And there is another hospitality and entertainment venue together. It's a Penang Exhibition Center together with the hotel that we shared by the IHD. Chong will come over here and share the experience they do the project. Last is a panel discussion for the users that we have Zen as the represent the designer for consultant, and we have Gilbert from ByteDance, the user, and we have Stevie from Goldbridge, the system integrator. And we have Josh from Audinate. So a different view as how our industry got challenge and the business opportunity for very sincerely invite you if you have time to come to visit us on this event. I think you will bring something home. It's very valuable. And this is the event, and I think you can help me to share the registration page. So the seat is limited, so please pre-register if you're coming. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Stephen, to share the event. I think in the chat box still have like one question. I think the question is a Dante AVH comes part of Lumens products or should be purchased separately?
Okay, so I just answered it with the chat. So basically, if it's Dante AVH, then it's license embedded. But if Dante ready, you have to purchase with the Dante controller. So I think only one of our product is Dante ready, which is our encoder. But the rest of the product are AVH. So when you buy it, it's already with the Dante AVH license ready. I mean, it's already activated.
I thought probably you have two options when you are selling the product, right? If they want Dante embedded, you can do that from the shipping. If they buy the product already and they have the option to activate Dante by themselves, right? Is that am I correct?
Yes, but our model in the future will be all Dante AVH. Only one model. The encoder will be Dante ready. So that's the only model you need to worry about if it's not Dante AVH ready for you guys.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Okay.
And let me explain more about I think, sorry. Somebody asked if you can use a poly device. Yes. Again, you can use a microphone, you can use a webcam, you can use it as like a speaker. That's it. But just act like a USB devices. That's it. Yeah, because sometimes poly they have more function for their decode the device, so you have to use most of their products. I mean, we can just acting as one input output device. That's it. All right, Eileen.
Okay, so I think like a lot of audience very interesting about experience Lumens Dante solution firsthand, And as Eric said, we have the experience center in Taiwan as well. But for all of the APAC audience, you can right now scan this like QR code on your screen to book the online demo with us. So all the APAC team, you can use this to book the demo if you want to see the demo here. And we will also share the link in our chat box later. And don't forget to check out the Lumens YouTube channel, where we will share more Dante solution inside video here. So be sure to subscribe it. And additionally, we have the Lumens ProAV lab blog, where we will post the latest article for the ProAV technology. So we will invite you to explore and stay updated with the industry trend. And thank you all for joining the webinar today. We hope you found the webinar informative and learn more about Lumens and Dante solution. So we will be sending out a following up email with a recording for the webinar and answer all the unanswered questions. Thank you all today and have a great day. We're looking forward to connect with you again. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.